Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 515 Sheridan, number 101. And we walk into the little entryway. If we look down the entryway, we see the powder room, which is the yellow room on the left. There's a closet in front of that. And if we look down, that's a big living room with a kitchen and a sunroom off it. If we go up a little bit, just past the powder room, and look the other way, we see the full bathroom with bedrooms on either side. So let's start by looking at the powder room. Ceramic tiles, nice tank toilet, sink with a little bit of storage underneath. Storage is nice and clean and dry. Water pressure in this building is awesome. And that's just the hot water. You can see it drains nicely. It's a really nice apartment. And it has central air, central heat, central air. There you go. It's also got a fan, which will help keep it nice and clean and dry. We go in a little further, and again, if we went down there, we'd see the full bath and the bedrooms. But before we get to the living room, we have a big entry closet. This is probably about 4 feet long by about 18 or 20 inches wide. Very nice entry closet, good space. Plenty of room for your hanging coats, jackets, and that kind of thing. Here we take our first look at the living room. This is a big room. The counter there is like a breakfast bar, kitchen counter. So you have a nice big kitchen to go with this nice big living room. This is probably 22 feet long. It's incredible. And maybe not quite, maybe about 10.5 feet wide. Beautiful laminated hardwood floors. These are really nice. You're facing west. You have great blinds, lots of windows. You're facing west. I'll walk in a little ways and show you out the window. You can see that there's traffic, but you can't hear it. So the windows are really good. Again, that way is facing west. From the far wall, we look back, and again, we see basically the same thing, just a great big cavernous room with a little sliver of the kitchen. Before we explore the kitchen, I'll show you the sunroom. I call it a sunroom, but it could be used as an office, a den, or even a third bedroom. The doors open up, which I will open this one up, and this one up. And it's not quite a square room. It's probably about 8 feet by 9 feet, something like that. So it'd be a small bedroom, but it's an excellent office or den. Laminated floors, lots of outlets. And this is facing south. So here you're facing Sheridan Road, just as it comes around the bend there. Again, you see lots of cars, but no sound. Nice sized room. It's not a huge room, but it's a nice sized room. And the door is separated, which really makes it cool. So we'll come out of the sunroom. And again, if I aim at the ceiling, you can see the vents. So it has central heat and central air, which is really nice. We'll look all the way down. We'll go about halfway, and we'll get our first complete look at the kitchen. This is a nice newer kitchen. Lots of cabinet space, big fridge freezer. Granite countertops, including this breakfast bar area where you could put stools if you wanted to. Lots of counter space, a microwave, and some corner cabinets, which everybody loves. So let's start with the fridge. Fridge is big. This is probably 5 feet 11 inches. Whoops-a-daisy. And you see you have your standard crisper drawers and a butter dish, and on top you have the cold cut drawer. So it's a nice sophisticated fridge, which lots of space. On this side we have the freezer with the cube machine, a couple of racks for frozen foods in the front, and on the left we have some shelves. Very nice, very pretty stainless steel freezer, and it is much bigger than average. As we come around, this is a knife hook, so this is magnetized, so you can put knives up here. I don't know who put that there, but it'll stay. As we swing around, we see a twin stainless steel sink, lots of outlets, a beautiful microwave, beautiful full-size stove, nice, beautiful dishwasher, and the granite countertop throughout. The cabinets up above are a little bit bigger than normal, so let's look at those before I show you the rest. There's lots of cabinet space. Now these are probably 32 inches, and they have 4 shelves that are about 11 inches deep. That's really nice. Most only have 3 shelves, and they're more like 2 feet. The corner cabinet is usually deeper, and this is no exception. So you can put things like small pots and pans, your plates, bowls, that kind of thing. And then you have additional storage next to the microwave for smaller items. And I suppose you can put spices or soups, that kind of thing. The upper cabinets, which I'll reach up over the microwave, these are probably about 18 inches and would have 2 shelves. Still very good storage space. And that is a good segue to the microwave, which is not brand new, but it's certainly newer. Very nice. Very pretty. Same thing with the stove. A 4-burner stove. Full size, so you can put anything you wanted to in there. Nice and clean. Then this is the other side of the breakfast bar, which has additional storage. So you have drawers, which are great. Oops, that needs to be cleaned. And some keys, so that needs to be taken care of. You have 3 drawers. We got a little baby lock there. What's nice about the cabinets on the downside, underneath the countertops, is that they're much deeper. So you can put appliances, large items, that kind of thing. This also has, let's see, where is it? A Lazy Susan cabinet, which is cool. So the storage in this is pretty close to amazing, really. And there's another corner cabinet, and there's storage under the sink, which I'll open up just to show you that it's nice and dry and can be used. Water pressure, again, in this building is great. That's pure hot. You see it drains beautifully. We have twin sinks, so that's really nice. We've seen the appliances, except for the dishwasher. Ooh, I almost left that out. So a nice full-size dishwasher, super clean, super ready to use. So the kitchen is really quite nice. If I go this way and spin around, you see lots of cabinets, full-size appliances, more cabinets underneath, and you actually can cook and socialize at the same time, which is really nice. Big, huge refrigerator, twin stainless steel sink, super nice. There's your electric panel. So if you should pop a breaker, you can change it out yourself. And then we go back into the living room. And from the living room, we see the front door. Okay, one last look. See the kitchen to the left. We've got that nice office den at the far end. Huge living room. Back this way, we've got the closet and the powder room, then the front door. And then we come down this hallway. This hallway is pretty busy. First stop is the HVAC, which you can see is, whoopsie-daisy, is newer, and that's very helpful. Then we have the nice laundry, in-unit laundry, which is super helpful. I think I lost you there. There we go. And it's pretty big, really. So bigger than most, that's for sure. There's the size of the drum. And you also have some storage here if you wanted to put a hamper in. We continue down the hall and we get to the first bedroom. Before we go into the bedroom, we have a linen closet. So once again, the storage is pretty good. We come into the bedroom. Both bedrooms are good size. This one's a little bit smaller. Would be better for a queen, but you can hear my voice echo. The windows are facing west. If I walk in towards the window, Sheridan has turned the corner here, and there you have Sheridan Road. And if I turn back, you see the door, but you also see this huge closet in front. So I'll open up the closet. And we have probably 7 feet or more of closet area, whoops, the daisy, by about 20 plus inches wide, which is really pretty good. You have the same kind of hanging shelf, so the hangers would go here, and then you have the shelf on top, and of course it has its own lighting fixture. And then from the closet, oh son of a gun, what did I do, move too fast? Come on now. Oh, nuts. There we go. From the closet, you see the space of the bedroom is pretty good. And you also have a coaxial cable outlet as well as a lot of outlets. So you could bring an internet in here or office, make it an office. Nice second bedroom. Before we get to the full bath, we've got the bigger bedroom. This is big enough for a king-size bed easily. So the windows in front are facing west, the windows to the right are facing north. What is this, maybe 12 by 13, something like that, maybe a little bit more. But it's just open space. Usually with bedrooms you have to worry about closet doors and that kind of thing. Here it's just super easy. And from the window looking back, you see the bedroom closet. We come down here. That's a little electric heat thing. I don't know if that's still being used because we have the central heat and air. If it is active, you could always use it on super cold days, but I don't think you'd have to use it. This is a very similar closet. A little bit deeper though, a little bit longer I should say. This would easily be 8 feet and possibly more and the same 20 inches deep. And again, if we go back from the closet and circle around, we really have a big bedroom. You could have a sitting area, an office area, really a nice space. So we come out of the second bedroom, take a quick look at the first bedroom we saw. And when I said second bedroom, I think that's probably the master bedroom because it is bigger. And we take a look, our first full look at the full bath. And again, we have ceramic tiles, a tank toilet, nice outlet, a couple of different lighting fixtures. So we have one right above the mirror, which is nice. I'm going to turn that off. But we also have the fan and the vent above, and there's a light fixture above the shower. The sink area is quite big, so you can put lots of stuff around. There's a nice mirror, and again, the lighting above that. Water pressure, we already know it's going to be good, and it's no different here. Oops. We have the child proofing below, but it's nice and dry. Everything is draining very well. And whoops, it's a little slow, but we'll get that taken care of. Nice outlets, beautiful tile around the shower. And the only thing I'll say here, because this is usually a handheld wand, so if I turn this towards the shower area, water will go straight up and hit the ceiling. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to check the water pressure just from the tub. So you can see the water pressure is very good. The tub is deep and drains nicely. So water pressure is outstanding actually. Okay, I think I got that there. Very good. So I'm going to back out. You also have the glass block window, which I think is really pretty. So I'm going to back out and give you a full picture there. And of course, we'll get the handheld wand in there and fix anything that needs to be fixed. But it's a nice bath. In total, it's a bath and a half. Big primary bedroom with 2 exposures, which is super nice. Bigger, much bigger than average second bedroom. We come down, we see the in-unit laundry again, which is nice to have. Go past the HVAC, we go HVAC to the powder room, which is cool. We remember the big living room and the entry closet, and that brings us back to the front door. Thanks for watching.